Hi there friends, Joanna here. Today is a fun, easy, beginner-friendly project that you're going to love. So let's get started. Okay, so I was able to make a couple of random size blocks here from my scrap pod. And then I remembered that I still have a whole big scrap roll left over. And these have the white cotton foundations. If you guys remember for my last video on the scrap rolls, I made this sewing machine mat just out of the scrap rolls. So that is our first scrap roll project that we did. And I told you that we had 32 blocks from the Actually, I will put that video at the end of this so you can see the blocks, but I had made 32 3x3-inch blocks from that one roll. And then since I did that video, I have made another roll. This is a 50-inch roll just from scraps, so I will be using that today. And I had a few fall blocks left over from another project and a fall scrap roll I will be using, and I will put the HST video at the end of this as well. This is the one where we used the blocks from the quilt that I'm making, and we made HST block panel. So we're going to be using all of these items today to make our bag. So it's interesting to see everything come together, all the different types of patterns and fabrics. So let's have some fun. A quick update on the scrappy blocks that I've made so far. So this is a pretty nice size block for our bag. And you can see how amazing the colors and the patterns come together so nicely, so random. This is not a perfect measure cut, spending all day measuring and cutting. How awesome is that? And then I have this long one so far. So this is just a bunch of our mostly bits and pieces of the scrap roll, and you can see I added the HST block panel at the end of this here. So this is a 20x7 panel so far. We have this one and this little one here so far. So this is our progress. So I'm going to keep plugging away. I still have most of this scrap roll, and I still have 20 3x3 blocks. So we are going to plug away, and then I'll be back. Okay, friends, so I have two 13x18 panels just out of the scraps that I had in my scrap rolls, and then for my scrap pod. The colors and everything just work out so wonderful. I have to press this, but so now we are going to get started to make the actual bag. I will be right back. I have added, these are the two panels. These are the 13 by 18. And I just did a couple of quick zigzag stitches. I added some, this is just some old vintage denim, like it's like a cotton fabric, but it looks like it has a denim look. Okay, so these are our panels. Next step is what we're going to do here is we are going to, on the top, fold down, show you. Fold down 1/4 inch, and then another whole inch down here. Let's make sure that is an inch right there. Okay, and then we're going to pin right along the bottom here at the fold here, and we're going to do that for both pieces. I already did that for this one, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've sewn right along the very bottom here of both of our pieces. So the next step what you're going to do is you're going to take your panel and 2 inches down here from the bottom on both sides, from the 2 inches up, we're going to make another 1 inch mark here. And then another, actually it's 2 inches from the bottom, you're going to make a mark, and then another inch, you're going to make another mark, right? So you're going to have this little dash here, these 2 marks. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, starting from this stitch line here, you want to back stitch, make sure you get that in. We're going to sew down all this whole entire side. We're going to stop at the first mark, back stitch, and then continue at the second mark here. You're going to cut your thread here, back stitch, leave it open, the 1 inch opening, start again here at the second line, back stitch, and you're going to sew all the way around, and you're going to do that to the side too, and you're going to do that for both pieces. So this second piece is going to have the same marks because we're going to sew these 2 pieces together, right? So that is where we're going to put our, you know, our rope or whatever you're going to use. So stop here, back stitch, start again at the second line, back stitch, go all the way around, do that here, and then we're going to go up here and you're going to stitch again to this stitch line where you had sewn your flap over. So we're going to stitch both times. You're going to make sure that you're going to include, you know, the seam line. So I will do that and be back. Hi there, friends. Before I forget, I want to share with you some different patterns. So these are adult sizes here. These are the full fat quarters. And then, you know, starting to get smaller sizes, some different pattern ideas. And these are the small toddler sizes. So they're really cute. You can use any pattern. You can mix and match the top border. It would be the same process. And you can add different ribs. Some of these, a few of these guys are lined, but most of them are unlined. They're perfect for everyday use. They're nice and sturdy. So the owl one is the one that I had made for myself. So I use these when we go to not estate sales, vendor shows. They're very versatile. You know, this one is denim with a pocket. So you can go ahead and add pockets, embellish, but for this video, I'm just keeping everything very basic. So just wanted to show you these before I forget. So I've gone around and I have sewn all the way around, and I left the openings we had talked about here. So now we're going to talk about rope. I use this thin little rope here. I don't know how wide it is, but it's a 100% cotton. It's probably like a 1/4 inch, and it's very sturdy. I like the 100% cotton. You use what you have. Use what you can use, a thicker cord, but whatever it is, these bags are awesome. So rope. Okay, so when I'm planning these, I put this along the rope along the top. I add an extra inch here on the end, and then what you want to do is you're going to hold this here and you're going to measure down to your hole here. See, this is going to be our hole, and this is a little long. Let's fix it. All right, so we have an inch here, and then see, this is going to be going in here. So, but you do want to add an extra. So once you have your rope here lined up here and you have it lined up along the side of your bag, you're going to have about an extra 3 inches, 3 to 4 inches here. And that's what you want, because you want to have a little give here for when you are putting it over your shoulder. So right now what I'm going to do is I am going to, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another one. I'm going to put this rope through the holes, and then we will work on our side knots or bottom knots. Okay, so we have put our rope through. I tied a little knot on the end to each side. Hey, if you guys are enjoying this video, please give a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps our channel grow, and we definitely love feedback. We read all of our feedback, and that would be appreciated. So yeah, we do like to read our comments and see what everybody's doing, if this is something that you would make. All right, so flip it inside out. I meant right side out. So friends, take a second to see how adorable this backpack is. We didn't finish it yet, but look how adorable this backpack is. Just scraps, right? Just scraps. How much fun is that? Love it, just love it. I am always amazed when I see all the multitude of fabrics. Totally, I mean, and these sewing these together, these aren't planned. You're just literally impromptu. You're just sewing, you're just making something wonderful, and I just love this so much. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I can't help it because this is so cute. All right, so our holes that we left on the side here, remember we left our marks. We're going to, okay, so we are going to be taking our knotted ends from the right side of your bag. I'm going to put the end of this, remember when we left the holes open down here, we're going to stick that in there. We're going to do that for both sides. We'll just stick them in here, right? So then right now I am going to just clip these. Okay, so this is how it's going to look right now. Adorable. So actually I won't have to clip these. I'm going to flip this inside out. I got my inside out and my right side all mixed up. So these are so cute. Again, I just added this blue denim fabric here. It's not actually denim, like I said. It's just like a faux fabric here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead now, and our last step is we're gonna go ahead and stitch down here to close these off. And when you're stitching them, you're going to stitch a few times because this is going to need to be very sturdy. Friends, so excited about this project. I mean, I am over the moon about this project. Look how much fun this little quilted backpack is, right? So love it. Just perfect for just about anything. Oh, so awesome. So awesome. Love it. It can go anywhere with you, like I said, camping, whatever. And this is a nice size bag. So the finished size is 12.5 by 17.5. So just love it. And it's nice and thick and sturdy. Everything looks so much fun inside. It looks like we went ahead and did the whole lining thing, but we didn't. So please let me know what you guys think, if this is something that you would make. So we essentially just use our scrap rolls to make a backpack. So thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm just in love with this bag. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys take care, and we will be talking to you soon.